score and nothing more. Nothing more. You know, I haven't always had a song of victory in my heart along the road to championship. We all have a championship. Mine began when I was 5 years old and my father placed a putter in my hand. It'd be my summertime passion to go in these national pee-wee putting contests. He'd go play for 4 hours and I'd go putt for 4 hours straight. And I got so excited when I was 14, I finally picked up the game and I wanted to play golf with my dad because I loved golf and I loved my daddy. But unfortunately, I only got to play with him one time because after 9 holes that we played, he unexpectedly came down with cancer and died 9 months later. And that loss produced a really big hole in my heart. And I would pray and I'd cry out to God and I'd say, God, would you be my father? Would you walk down the fairways with me? Because how will I know that you love me if I don't know that you care about what I care about? And so God answered that prayer, but it was a journey. And in that time, I made the mistake of turning to achievement to fill that hole. I was the first girl from my high school to get an athletic scholarship to college. I graduated the valedictorian of my class. I got a scholarship to Duke University. I won tournaments. And on the outside, everything looked great. But I made the mistake of still equating my worth with my score. And if I played well, I was great. And if I didn't, don't talk to me. And it became so destructive to me, that performance orientation, that I actually had to lay down the game. I had to quit. I didn't think that I could be a genuine Christian and at the same time honor God. I didn't play for 5 years. It was then I went to graduate school. And it was there that I began to understand my true worth, that it had nothing to do with my score, but the fact that I had a Heavenly Father who loved me unconditionally. It was shortly thereafter where I felt God calling me back to golf, to redeem what I thought was unredeemable. Remember when you were a kid, you just played free. You loved the game, you loved competition, you didn't think about controlling outcomes, and you enjoyed playing. And I realized that as an adult, the best way for us to play free is as a surrendered athlete. And as I placed my hand in the Father's, my new story began. Within a year, I had my career highlight of playing in the US Open, and I went on to speak and write books. I produced amazing events like the Grandma Open, the Nursing Home US Open, the Family Fun Golf Games. And I even taught my mom to play golf at 85 when she was given 6 months to live with a terminal heart condition. And after she teed it up for the first time, a new fresh spark hit her life, and she lived almost 7 more years. And I realized in that journey with Mom that we all have a championship, and we're all called to live from a place of victory. And today, that hole in my heart has been filled to overflowing, that I play free, that I am whole. And I have the opportunity through my performance coaching practice, True Champion Coaching, to train other athletes and high performers how to play free, how to excel from a place of joy. And to me, that's the ultimate victory. In my coaching, I do this both from a faith-based place as well as a holistic place. I've had the opportunity to produce a 12-module video series called The Champion's Way, Core Foundations for Achieving Peak Performance in Sports and Life, along with an accompanying book, The Champion's Way. And it's in this system, this framework of thought, that I help people to achieve results from that place of joy, and particularly through the 4 champion zones where I address the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual dynamics of performance. And I'm convinced there's really 2 missing ingredients to peak performance. One is the role of identity, is how you see yourself. because you can't perform beyond how you see yourself. And the second is what peak performance is, the components of peak performance, and how it happens. And when people get a hold of this, they take a leap and achieve things that they never thought was possible. You know, my road to championship has come full circle. And my ultimate dream is to do something that's never been done before. And I'm looking for some of you who would be interested in joining me for the very first ever Kingdom Cup Championship. The Kingdom Cup Championship is a faith-based championship that integrates worship, peak performance training, fellowship, a true competition that culminates on a Sunday morning with the Communion Cup. And most often we separate our spirituality from our performance. This is going to be a fullness of experience where you are going to experience worship in the morning, competition in the afternoon, fellowship, where it's all integrated into one. And why this is so important is because it's time to come out of the culture and into the kingdom. And the best way I know how to experience the fullness of the kingdom is through the game of golf. So if you're a leader, I just want you to know these chairs are open for you. I'm looking for those of you that would be interested in financially partnering with me for this championship, who would like to play in it and be part of my golf council. So if that's you, please contact me. Thank you so much. I think this kind of championship would certainly please my father, our Father, who loves to walk down the fairway with me and with you. I play free. I have the victory.